So for today's project, I saw a pumpkin like this with chicken wire on the back and little clips to hang little messages from. And I can't remember exactly how much it was from Big Lots, but I believe that it was like 15-20 bucks. Again, I'm not exactly sure, but I knew that I could recreate it using mostly Dollar Tree products, and so that's what we're going to be doing today. So I just have one of these Dollar Tree signs with the middle of the pumpkin that like swivels. So you're going to need one of these, scissors, wire cutters, burlap ribbon, twine, hot glue, and chicken wire, and paint of your choice. So, and also, I don't know if you guys are over on Instagram, but one of my Instagram followers, I'm gonna butcher this name, but I'm gonna try. Michelle's Farm Bric-a-Brac. She actually did this, and I commented and I said, oh my god, I was gonna do that, but I will shout you out on my YouTube channel. So I will leave her name in the description down below. That way, if you guys want to go check her out, she does some really cute stuff, farmhouse, you know, and she does a great job. So go follow her, go check her out. And so all I'm going to do is just remove the top hanger and then remove this middle part. Now this part has a bunch of glitter. I'm not even going to work with that side. I'm just going to work with this side. Always save this because you never know what you can do with this. So I'm going to save that. Okay, so now we just have our little pumpkin. And this hole really doesn't bother me, but I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. So this is from Dollar Tree, lightweight spackling. It really is lightweight, like it feels like there's nothing in there, but I'm just going to take a bit on my finger and just start filling that hole. Remove the excess. And then if you don't think you got it good enough, just repeat those steps. And it says that it dries in minutes. It doesn't shrink, crack, and that it's ready to paint. Paintable in minutes, fills cracks and holes in one easy step. Won't shrink or crack, no sanding required. Spreads easily, water cleanup. So I definitely recommend this stuff. I've used it before and it does work really nicely. Okay, so all we're going to do next is take our white and the Waverly chalk paint and just paint our pumpkin. And you can use whatever color you like. Ivory would look nice, moss green would look nice, and then really whatever color you like. So I am going to paint all of this, the inside edges, the outside edges, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that our pumpkin is painted and drying, all we're gonna do is measure how big of a piece of chicken wire we need. And if you don't have chicken wire, you can take this floral wire and basically just string it across and then go up, you know, kind of like up and down, and hang your little safety pins or hang your little clothespins from that. So that's another option, and you can find this right at Dollar Tree. But I had a bunch of chicken wire laying around from a previous project, so I figured that I could use that up. And you want your chicken wire to be just around like the edge. So you need about a 10 by 8 piece. And you don't want to measure here because this comes up more than these sides. So 10 by 8 should be good. Okay guys, so I'm not gonna lie, chicken wire is really hard to work with. But basically you just want to stretch it out on your surface and start your cut like however many inches. So this is where my 10 inches stops. And then I will take this and go 8 inches from there and make a cut. And then that way I know how big of a piece I need. So then you just want to cut this little square out. Okay, so then you have your piece cut out. Okay, now that I have my chicken wire cut, I'm going to paint my little tiny clothespins. I have antique white, and it's all apple barrel. Antique white, spring green, spiced carrot, and chocolate sprinkles. And so I'm just going to paint my little clothespins. And again, you can do this any color you like and use any size clothespin you like. I just thought that the little ones would look better. Okay, so now as you can see, I have my little clothespins painted. Don't mind all this other mess, but I'm just gonna set those aside to dry. And now comes the fun part. So I've let this dry. I'm gonna flip this over. When you're working with chicken wire, make sure you have something to help you hold this down, because chicken wire tends to want to curl because that's how they, you know, you buy it in a roll. So, you know, it's wire. You can do your best to straighten it out, but for the most part. Okay, so now see how I have some hangover. So you just want to go in those spots and just snip all your excess off. Okay, so I'm going to start by the top, just taking a nice bead of glue right under my chicken wire. And if you see any spots that are laying down on their own, you can stick a dab there. Okay, so next I have my chicken wire on. I have my pins painted. I made a simple little bow with some black gingham ribbon. I'm going to take my antique wax in the Waverly and just basically dry brush some on. And I just have a little bit in the cap, so I take a little bit with my brush, dip it in, and dab off the excess. And then just focusing on the edges. Just, I mean, I'm still going to put some on, but I mainly want my edges to be distressed. And again, all this stuff is optional. All this stuff can be tweaked to suit your decor. So always keep that in mind with these projects. This is just, you know, an example of what you can do. So now I have my pumpkin distressed. I'm going to take some twine And I'm gonna loop it through first. That way when I cover the stem in twine, I still have something to hang with. Cut the excess. So now I have my hanger. And now I'm going to start in the back. And just wrap this stem in twine. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but right when you get to like the top where your stem becomes uneven, you're gonna have to start gluing every layer right on the edge of your stem because it wants to slide off. And this is what you should be left with. How cute is that? I'm also going to glue our bow right at the top. And this is what you should be left with. So now for this last part. Okay, so I was just going to use regular burlap ribbon, but as you can see, you can't really see it very well, the wording. So I'm using this lace and it's much better. So you can use any ribbon you want. This is, and I think it'll look really nice anyway because of the white pumpkin with the burlap stem. So I'm just gonna cut a few, and then if we need more we can always cut more. Okay, and I'm just gonna write grateful, thankful, blessed, give thanks. And with ribbon, you just want to go over your letters a few times. So all there's left to do is put your project together. So it's just a fun, simple, easy way to dress up something from Dollar Tree that is kind of blah. So I'm actually just going to clip mine, put a dab of glue, and then glue it. And then you can make like a bunch of these, and each week or whatever, change them out. Just have them maybe like in a little jar and change out the sayings. That's one option. It's totally up to you. I meant to mention I did get these little clothespins from Dollar Tree in the craft section. So everything is from Dollar Tree except for the chicken wire, which I had laying around, so it was no cost to me. But they're actually on clearance right now at Walmart for like $3 for a big roll, and when I bought my roll it was like $6, so it's a really good deal, and one roll will last you many projects. So I just thought I would mention that. Okay guys, so give you guys a close-up. This is just a fun, simple, and easy way to dress up something from Dollar Tree that you don't really like, but you like the shape of it or whatever the case may be. Altogether, this project cost me basically $1 because I had everything, but if you need to buy the materials to get it, $7 altogether, and in Big Lots it was about $20. So I will insert a clip so you guys can see my inspiration, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Tap the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. And until next time, guys, bye.